Greetings, I am CrossKnights, and we must travel once again into the Breach. Into the Breach is a strategy game, though it kind of comes off more like a puzzle game when you're playing it, made by the creators of FTL. If you're interested in what that is, there are around 30-something videos of that game on my channel already. I loved it, I played it a whole lot, and this game isn't really like FTL, but I certainly like it. So I'm gonna do a few episodes here. I already have a profile for my personal profile and for streaming, but this is going to be the Let's Play profile that I shall only use in videos. I guess I'll leave the tutorial tips up right now just in case I forget to explain certain things. Let's go save the world. Humanity destroyed. Back threat unstoppable. Mission failed. Open a breach. Time to go back and try again. So in this game, humanity has already been destroyed, but different time travelers have breach technology where they can open up a gateway and try again. So if you fail, you can just try again. You have a unit of 3 different mechs, and eventually you can change which mechs you use. At the beginning, however, you start out with the Rift Walkers. Now, the way to get more mechs is to earn achievements. Coins. And there's a whole list of achievements here. There's a whole bunch of, like, these. These are across all games. It doesn't matter who you're playing, but then there's also unit-specific challenges. So, for the Rift Walkers, I need to knock people in water, ram them, or just win an island, which is, you know, sure that'll happen pretty easily. And you can rename the different time travelers and the mechs. I figure I'll name them after Patreon supporters, because that's the thing. You can also rename the actual mechs, but there's no, like, point. There's no place where those names appear in the text, so that's not as fun, so I'm just going to leave those. But, let's start. Launching. This time, the Veck'll be graveyard. I don't read that properly. So, there's different islands that you can pick, but the first time you play, you have to pick the Archive Inc. Island. These are corporate islands. They're owned by different corporate interests from Earth. And this one is a museum island, which recreates old Earth as it was before the oceans rose up and nearly wiped out humanity. So, even before a crazy alien bug threat came, Earth wasn't all that great due to rising ocean levels. We're doing all we can to protect the refugees, but we need your help against the Vec. We'll assist with some of old Earth's artifacts if we can. Alright, so this is, you know what, I probably should just hide these. I'll leave them on, but I'm not going to do the tutorial. So, this is very important. This is a grid here. There's no, like, analogous thing that I can think of, but essentially, if this power grid gets to 0, we fail. The game is automatically over. And it is destroyed every single time a building is destroyed. So I'm actually just going to start a mission here. Let's see. This should be an interesting microcosm of a lot of different things. We recently got a few old Earth jets into the air. My people aren't the most skilled pilots yet, but they're getting the hang of it. So, this is going to have the environmental effect air support. Periodically, a plane will come and kill everything in an area, so I need to make sure that, one, I'm not in that area, and hopefully the enemy is in that area. So I now choose who I'm going to deploy and where. So there we have it. They'll protect us. Did you hear something? The Rift Walkers! Let's turn the Vec into relics. So first, the enemy always moves. You see what they're going to do. You're going to see where they're going to attack. Once the enemy has decided that, they can't change their plan or anything. So now I need to decide how best to deal with the threat. And if one of these buildings is destroyed, first, you know, about 100 people will die. But more importantly, my grid will get damaged. So, this guy is a melee unit. He can only attack right in front of him. He has a different moves range. He's got 3 health. We both have 3 health except for this thing. And he will also knock an enemy away 1 space. So, I do 2 damage. These guys all have 3 health, so I have to mind that. Also, this guy's attacking a building directly. That's a bit of a problem. But this guy isn't attacking this building because I'm blocking him. You can block attacks with your own mech. Now, if you want to know what one of the insects is going to do, you can hold right control. I don't know, or left control. I don't know why right control doesn't work. You'd think they'd just make it any control, but no. And you can see what they do. So this is a Firefly, and it shoots in a straight line, and it does 1 damage. But right now, you know, I'm cool because it's blocking. However, I'm going to use this guy. This is the artillery mech. He is more so for moving creatures around than killing them. So what I'm going to do is move right here. I'm going to shoot behind him, and this is going to push that Firefly forward. Now, you notice he just got a little caution symbol around him. That's because he's in the airstrike. And if you check out the move order, you can see that airstrike goes first. So it goes fire damage. If someone was on fire, they would take that first. Environment, which is the airstrike, which will kill him, and then enemy actions. Meaning, he's dead. I don't need to worry about him anymore. So, now I need to worry about this guy, because he's going to damage this building. This guy, the cannon mech, he knocks people back 1 and damages. It's actually very similar to the punching mech, but it does 1 less damage, and I can shoot it from a range. Now, I'm just going to shoot him right there. He is now prone to damage my prime punchy mech, but is not prone to damage that building. So if I want to not get damaged, I just need to move out of the way. However, there's no reason, unless I really didn't want to get damaged, to not just kill him, because now he only has 1 health. So I'm going to punch him, and he's dead. Now, I will be getting hit by this, but that's fine, as long as it doesn't hit the building behind me. And I'm done. I'm going to end my turn. So first, the airstrike should happen. Archives bomber coming in. Watch yourself. I've taken the 1 damage, and that is that. Now, the other thing that happens every round is that Vec will be spawned out of those little holes right there. So there's new enemies that I have to deal with. Ooh. Okay. This bug right here has unwisely flown directly into the, directly into the bombing squad. So I don't need to worry about him. His attack will not go off. This guy is annoying. He doesn't attack, he just enhances the ability of Vec that are already on the map. So here, all of the Vec now have +1 HP. Remember that guy had 3 HP? He's got 4 now. So, he's annoying and it would be good to kill him. Now, unfortunately, this guy isn't exactly where I want him to be. The only person he could damage is this thing that's dead anyway. So, that kind of sucks. Let's see, this guy... So he's going to damage a building if I don't do something about it. So what I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to come over here and blast him this way. Now he's going to do 1 damage to this thing, which is great. Now I could just kill that, or I could kill him. I guess I couldn't kill him because he'd still be alive. But instead I'm going to use my mech to stand directly over a place where a Vec would emerge and heal myself, because any unit can heal itself instead of moving, or taking its action. So good, we got that now. So now this Vec that was going to come up will not spawn. It will be stuck underground. I'm trying to see if there's anything useful I can do with this guy. And I'm honestly... just from the positions that I can strike, I'm coming up with a blank. I could do something useful here, but then I would die. So instead I'm just going to move down so that I can be a little bit closer for my next move. So end turn. Airstrike coming in. Dead. Now he just damaged his own friend. He didn't get to emerge. And now we're only dealing with 3 guys instead of 4. Now hopefully everyone stays there. Wow, alright. Nope, he moved. Okay, well that guy's dead, and that guy's dead. Alright, so this is ridiculous what just happened. So, these guys, the Scorpions, very annoying. They have webbing. This guy cannot move right now. He is webbed. He can, however, blast this guy away. And in this case, I've blasted him into the airstrike zone, so dead. Let's see, this guy I'm gonna kill like this. So he's dead. Now that forest is on fire. Although I think I want to take that back, actually. There's something better I could do, unless... Yeah. So, once per mission, you can use Reset Turn, and you can time travel back to a slightly more recent thing. There we go. Did I just pick up a glitch on our sensors just now? He picked up a time disturbance. The reason that I want to change that is because I think this guy would be better served standing here, blocking a new Vec from emerging. In fact, I think the best... Oh, actually, no. He needs to move because he'll die if he stays there, so never mind. He moves. I'll have him kill this guy. So now there'll only be one Vec after this round. Because of this. Archive pilots coming in. Did you see that? So I only have one guy to deal with now. And the way you win is to just survive. After 5 turns, the battle ends. Regardless of what you've done, the battle ends and you go on to the next mission. Now, I just realized because I wasn't paying enough attention that I've actually failed my bonus objective. So I'll explain that in a little bit, but what I want to do right now is I'm going to knock this guy forward. He's on fire now. Then I'm going to do 2 damage to him. Now he's threatening this coal power plant, but that doesn't matter because fire damage goes first. He's dead. Oh. I'm glad he wasn't standing. There's a lot to consider. I'm glad he wasn't standing in the blast zone because I completely forgot about that guy. Our nature preserve surface were destroyed during the fight. There's little left of the region. At least the Vec are gone now. He's saying that because I didn't block enough Vec from spawning. I was supposed to block 3. I only blocked 2. However, my power grid increased because I protected a coal mine, and now it's actually feeding into the grid. Now, if I had actually completed the mission, which I really wish I had, I would have gotten corporate reputation. That's the money. That's the credits. That's the currency that I'll be able to spend after the mission is over. That's actually pretty sad that I didn't realize that, but it happens. But now we're going on. Our technicians recently got an old Earth artillery battery up and running. Please make sure it survives this fight. So that's my mission. As long as it's not destroyed, we're fine. Also, protect the energy batteries. As long as that's not destroyed, I will get another power grid upgrade. So we're going to put you here. Let me check this guy. He can move 3. 1, 2, 3. So I don't want to put anyone here because he's going to web them, and that's annoying. And we'll put you in the back. Alright. Placement really matters. It's just sometimes hard to figure out exactly what placement is best. It's garbage day. And here are the Vec right on time. Okay, so first analysis. 1, that guy didn't attack. That's nice. 2, he's not attacking anything important. But, what I'm gonna do... This artillery battery that I have to protect is also a weapon. So, let's see here. It has 2 health. Let's click on it. So this is its range. It does 2 damage and moves people back. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this guy, and I'm going to fire it right here. This is 1, going to knock him in the path of the artillery that I'll be able to shoot next turn. And 2, knock him into the mountain, which is going to do 1 point of damage to him. Now, anytime 2 objects collide, including if you knock a Vec into a building, it will do damage. So you have to be careful of all of that. So next, now, Okay, I have to change up what I was going to do a little bit, because now I realize I was going to have my punchy guy walk over there, but he can't reach. So instead, artillery's going to knock him. He's now shooting a mountain, which, who cares? Artillery fires. Let's fire it here. Yeah, just so I don't light that forest on fire. That seems annoying. We're gonna step here. And kill him. Note, you get experience. Once your pilots get enough experience, they level up and get a new ability. It's always one of 3 things. But, 2 of them are very useful. The other one is not as useful. So you have a 66% chance of getting something pretty damn good. And the other one's not useless, it's just not as good. Now, he's webbed me. Which is going to be the last thing that he ever does. Oh, but now he's webbed me. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. What is fortunate, however, is that only one Vec is threatening a building. But I have a choice here. I can either attack this guy and kill him. It'll kill him because I'll do 1 damage from the shot and 1 damage from him smashing into the mountain. Or I can attack this guy and do a bit of damage to both of these guys. I think I'm going to do that. Each of these are only... They'll only do 1 point of damage to me, so my unit will survive. But in the meantime... Actually, wait a minute, never mind. Change of plans. Artillery is lined up. There we go. So now I'm definitely shooting this way. Because that also killed him. Then I can kill him. Oot, and Sigfolt has leveled up. Which you'll see the effects of that next time. Now, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Because now the building's going to be damaged. I was completely banking on... I was completely banking on him being able to attack this guy, but there's no angle I can do it. I could attack the building, that would knock him away, but he'd still damage the building, so... Let's reset. Let's see if I can do it better. So now what I want to do... I mean, this makes too much sense not to do. But now what I want to do is free my punchy guy from his predicament. So the way I'm going to do that... This is actually better. Anyway, this is way better. I'm going to move him here. This is going to shoot him. It's going to do a few things. 1, it's going to move me away out of the webbing. 2, it's going to push him forward into my own unit, killing him. And, yeah, so he's going to be free, so let's do that. Now, you note that also my unit took damage from that, because I was also damaged, but, not that big of a deal. But now he's free to not only block a Vec coming out, but to push this jerk away and kill him. And once again, Sigfolt is leveled up. I went back in time and got rid of the level up. Also, you are not an issue. Dead. Okay, that was a much better move. I really like that they let you reset once. Because, believe me, I reset often. Now, this Vec, unless he webs me... Never mind. I was going to say unless he webs me is not an issue, because he's going to die next turn. But that's no longer the case, because that guy came. But, he's dead now. So, he went back down to 1 health. The fire damage goes first, he's dead. I don't need to worry about him. Which means, I'm just going to have this guy stay right here. You may have noticed that he has more health, and I'll explain that afterwards if you haven't already figured it out. He's going to go here and heal himself. And I think that's all I really need. Oh, actually, you know what? As much as it's cute to watch them die from fire damage, I might as well get the experience, right? If someone dies from an environmental cause, everyone just divides up the experience. I'd rather it be concentrated in that one guy. Okay. Vec is locked down. So now I just have to deal with one guy, who, by the way, started out on fire. Because he came out of a flaming forest. Also, so the artillery can't shoot directly in front of it. It has to jump up before it, like, it skips that block. So the artillery cannot defend itself in this situation. But it doesn't need to, because dead. And this mission is over. And I actually completed that one correctly. Nothing is damaged. Perfect victory! Excellent job. I'll leave the artillery battery manned in case the Vec decide to return, and stand directly in front of it, not like slightly to the side. So Sigfolt has gotten upgraded with +2 mech health. That is one of the best upgrades you can get in the game. He has 5 health instead of 3. Big difference. Especially once things start doing more damage. So my power grid is now maxed. If I get any more power, I will get grid defense. Now grid defense makes it so that there's a 15% chance that if a building gets attacked, it will not be damaged, which is great. So this is defend the train. This has tidal waves. Let's do defend the train. I need more currency, considering I screwed up before. I meant to read that, but instead I just went ahead. I'm too used to just playing without worrying about that. So there's one guy here. If I don't move close to him, he's not going to be able to do anything, so let's not move close to him. And artillery back here. Alright, let's do it. So I'm pretty sure that Scorpion's not going to attack this turn. So he's aiming at a building. He's aiming at me. And the Scorpion is just getting in position. Now, I need this train to travel from here to here. If anything is in the way of the train will get damaged. I then can still defend the train, but I'll lose one of my stars and the train will stop moving. Now, let's see here. I'm just gonna punch this guy out of the way. He's dead. And then decide what to do next. Let's see, 1, 2... If I can, I could use artillery to knock him there. By the way, water, Vec can drown if I can knock them into the water, but this isn't the best time to show that. I think I need to concentrate on the building a little bit more. And so he's not doing anything. What would be the best method here? I think if I move here, I could do 1 damage and knock him back, and then... Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna knock him here. Then I'm gonna use my artillery to knock him back an additional square. So now he himself will be knocking back the Vec. You might have noticed, I didn't mention it, but if something is blocking a Vec from coming forth, it takes 1 damage. So you can also make Vec block their brethren, which is a nice little trick. And even potentially kill them. Alright, so I only have 2 things that are capable of attack here, which is really nice. Okay, so first round, let's, we gotta deal with him. So... Oh, so this can actually move here? Ah, because he can move through the train, which is a little bit weird, but alright. Let's knock him... If I knock him there... Yeah, I'm gonna knock him here. Now, I need to be careful with him. He's gonna take an additional damage, which isn't the best, but... I'm gonna knock this here. I hope this is the right thing to do. I don't know if it is. But I'm gonna take the, this thing to... Oh, this is actually a great thing to do. Never mind. I don't need to question it. Okay. Who goes first, by the way? So this thing goes first. Alright, so he's gonna take an additional point of damage. 2 Vec are gonna be blocked, and he's gonna die. He's not standing over Vec, right? Good, alright. He's gonna take a little bit of damage, which sucks, but... Well, it doesn't necessarily suck. It's just I have to be careful. So, he got attacked. I got attacked. The mech's been shredded. Another hit, I'm a goner. That Vec is dead, and only 1 more Vec is coming. So, once again, I only have to deal with 2 attackers. And this is actually the perfect opportunity to show a different interesting thing. He's only being kept alive because of this. So, if I kill that, he also dies. We're gonna knock him... When does the train move? The train moves after the enemy actions, alright. I'm just gonna punch him out of this ice. There's not that... Oh! I didn't realize that was gonna happen, but it doesn't matter, because an additional knock... Into the water! The Vec joins old Earth in its grave. And that's it. Mission over. Enemy's turn. There are no enemies. The train is safe. 100% success. Old Horace made it to his destination without a scratch on him. With most of our past under sea, it's a great day when we can protect our history from the Vec. There we go. Corporate reputation. Alright, doing fine. Now, I'm only able to do one more mission. It'll be shown why eventually. You can't actually finish a whole island. Unless I'm able to do 2 more missions, but I think only 1. So let me see. Defend satellites. That one's actually pretty fun. Take less than 3 power grid damage. And tidal waves is cool to see, but I think I'm going to do this since it has the highest beneficial. Plus, I love to defend satellite missions. They're usually pretty easy. In fact, I don't think I've ever lost a satellite mission, but let's not jinx it. Not that I believe in jinxing. It's not how reality works. Alright. Gonna move here, here, and here. I like to put the artillery back because it has infinite range and it has very little health. Ooh! Our satellites are picking up an incoming pod. Be sure to follow safety protocols before opening that pod. That is a time pod. It came from the future. Like, people that are trying to help me in the future are sending me back equipment. It is very important that I get that. It is one of the main ways that you upgrade your people. If a Mech stands on it, it'll be lost. Now, the AI is not a dick here. It will, as far as I know, never just automatically stand on one of the pods. Because, like, it could have just stood there to, like, crunch. However, I'm in a bit of a predicament here. If I punch him forward to free myself, it will destroy the pod. So instead, what I'm going to do is have him stand here. And then I'm going to punch him into this. Cool. If I do that, 3. No, that won't kill. Yeah, so then I'm just going to have him punch. And that's going to knock him back, but... There we go. And then I just need to defend the, Oh, can I not? No, I can. Alright. Just need to defend this. Poof. Now, there's gonna be a bunch of Mech that have, enhanced health next turn, which isn't the best, but... At least I got my, my time pod. Now, this thing is activated. It will kill everything around it, so hopefully a Mech will try to attack it at close range. And if they do, it will, kill them. No such luck, so... I'm just gonna have to, you know, force that to happen. So we move over. Now wait, what happens first? Enemy actions happen first. Now that's a little bit less desirable than... Yeah... So maybe I won't have the missile kill him? I think instead we'll just, you know, kill him instantly. I mean, there's no reason not to. No, you can undo move at any time as long as you haven't attacked in any capacity. But yeah, if I just do this behind him, drowned. So that's actually the same result. This guy's not a threat. He's just attacking me directly. So, not worried about him. Gonna kill this. And me... How much health do you have? 2? I'm not going to worry about damaging him, and I'm instead going to heal myself and prevent... Oh, wait. Never mind. This is where I get distracted sometimes. Yeah, I should have attacked him. So we're going to reset, because he's going to attack a building, and we don't want that. Alright, ready to try this again? Yes, I am. Well, this move was perfect. We don't need to worry about all that. Now I'm realizing, wait, I couldn't attack him. That's why I didn't attack him. I remember now. It's possible that what I should have done is probably used... Could I have used him? Yeah, I could have moved him. I could have used him to save the building, and now I've screwed it up again. Well, that's just beautiful. That's what I got for not thinking fast enough. Well, to semi-salvage it, this might be unwise, but I'm going to, kill him. And this is going to damage this, but I think it can take 1 damage and be fine. Hopefully I'm not wrong. And that building's going to get damaged. There's nothing I can do about that. There would have been, but I didn't think it through. You really got to think through your moves before you do it. So, the building has taken damage, and people have died. And I've lost 1 power grid. Now that's launching. And we've got 3 Mech to deal with. Alright, looks like It's like everyone's attacking that building. Note, certain Vec can fly. That's also a thing. So note it says flying. That means that they won't get affected by water tiles or other types of things that would normally kill people. So let's see. What's your range? All right, I can move him down. So he's no longer affecting the building. Let's see. I can block him and knock him onto that Vex tile, so that's good. And him I can kill. Alright. Next. So he might be he's in danger, actually. He's going to be on fire after this, isn't he? Yes. But the fire damage won't happen the next time. It's just, if I don't want to lose that pilot, I need to, I need to heal him next round instead of having him deal with any Vec. Fortunately, since he's on fire, he's dead. So I don't need to worry about that. Alright, can I free him? I think I can. Yes. Now, hopefully he'll be able to deal with this, because if he isn't, I might have to lose a pilot in order to save the missile. Fortunately, I was able to move far enough, so... punch you away. And you retreat. And heal. Now, healing also removes bad status effects. So... and I think that's it. Yeah, he's gonna die of fire. And if he didn't die of fire, he would have died due to the missile launching. Phew! We did it. Perfect victory. Well, not perfect. I mean, 83 people died, but... you know. That's out of 1,000. Privately, I was always sad seeing those satellites sitting in the display. Up in space, helping mankind. That's what they were meant for. Alright, and this is the pod that I got from the future. It contains... Booster. Do. This allows any class to make a jump forward that'll knock Vec backwards, and all time pods have a reactor core. Sometimes they only have a reactor core. And as I said, I can't do all the missions. Once you do 4, I think, or a certain number, the Vec boss will appear, angered by your antics, I suppose. So I'm going to equip this on my prime unit. So now instead of attacking, I'll be able to jump and knock people over. I mean, maybe I should give that to my tank. I think I will give that to my tank, actually. Just because I'm more likely going to want him to attack every round since he does 2 damage instead of 1. And the reactor core allows me to power abilities. So I'm going to give this to my tank also, I think. And give it +2 health. Now, these, like FTL, can be moved around. Like, things can be depowered and repowered. If I had +2 power, I can make the tank do 2 damage instead of 1. And if I had a total of 6 power, I could make it do 3 damage, which is actually amazingly good. But I don't usually get that far. Okay. And now that we're equipped, let's go to the corporate headquarters. Alright, some kind of Vec abomination is approaching our headquarters. Whatever it is, it must be stopped. So destroy the Firefly Leader, that is what the boss is, and protect the corporate tower. These missions are always the same. It's always destroy the boss, protect the tower, and that's the corporate tower. So we don't want that to die. We're going to put you over here, and you over here. No, other way around. There we go. Don't know quite how that happened, but here we are. We're saved. We're rescued. The mechs have landed. Hit them fast and hard. Okay. 2 buildings are at risk currently. Let's see. So it's telling me that I can inspect different units. So this is a Firefly Leader. It is massive. You can't just knock it into water. We're also massive, by the way. Mechs can't drown. But yeah, it has 6 health. It does 4 damage, which will kill, well, none of us in one hit except for him, but he would have died just from 2 damage. But, I do want to think about this a little bit, but I think I already know what I'm going to do, like, perfectly. Yeah, no, this makes too much sense. That can't be wrong. So first, this is actually ridiculous how well this is going to work out. So not only does this protect the building, but he's going to block a Vec from coming out. He's just taken 1 damage. I'm going to smash him into this mountain, killing him. And then this guy is going to get punched this way, protecting the corporate building, and protecting against another Vec from coming. So that was a ridiculously lucky first round right there. Like, it's never that lucky. That's insane. Maybe they're going easy on me because it's my first time. I don't know. So he's attacking that. He's attacking me. And there are this time 4 Vec emerging. So what I'm going to do... We're going to push that Vec forward. He's now blocking that. I'm going to stand here. Block that. Actually, let's not block that. Let's also shoot him. He only has 2 health left, and that is exactly how much damage I do. The Firefly Leader is dead. I just got 8 experience for that, which is a lot. There's only 2 levels per pilot level, by the way. First it's 25, then 50. So 8, all considering, is a lot. So, alright, everyone's gone. Bam. He takes the damage. 2 new Vec emerge. And no new Vec are emerging, which is good. I was worried there was going to be, like, more holes, and then everyone's going to get knocked off, and just everyone's going to take 1,000,000 damage. That would have been terrible. Alright, so he's got increased health, which I'm grateful for at this point. Let's punch you. Killing you. Or I could punch... No, I can't reach that far. Alright, so... Bam. Then... we, push him forward. And... yeah, let's, do I attack or repair? Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna take 1 damage either way. Alright, so once again, only 1 Vec is coming out. It's usually not this easy. It is sometimes, but it's usually not this easy to, like, defend against things, because they're just... I was just positioned well here. Okay, he's attacking corporate. And I'm having recording issues, of course, because why wouldn't I? You know, I've used Fraps ever since I started this channel, and I think I just need to come to grips with the fact that it's outdated and just doesn't work well, because I don't think anything's wrong with my computer. I think it's the fact that Fraps uses up tons of resources. Are we running well? We're not running quite well again. Alright. Let me try something. Alright, you don't have to last that much longer, Fraps. Just give this to me. He's dead. Cool, he got a promotion. Punch you this way. In that order to make sure that he gets the experience, because he's close. Dead. Alright, he also leveled up. And that's it. Did you see that? 3 cheers for the Riftwalkers! Nothing is damaged. With the Vec abomination destroyed, no new hive should appear on our island. You've saved us! In addition, we got island secured, so I just got a gold. This pilot now can move 1 additional square. And he got HP. So, the 3rd skill, which I've been lucky enough not to get, is +3 grid defense. So as long as that pilot's alive, there's a +3% chance that a building won't be destroyed. That's terrible. If it was +5 even, that might be better, but usually, it's much better that your pilots are just more able to defend buildings than, you know, having it rely on random chance. But anyway, now this is where I spend the reputation points that I've gained on this island. I have to spend them all before I leave the island. So, this is on sale right now. That's interesting. The problem with this thing that deploys another tank that allow me to pull people, which is actually really cool, it takes 2 power in order to power up, and that's a lot. This is Airstrike. That's pretty cool. This doesn't cost any power. It does 1 damage and pushes people. Ooh, I've never had this one before. You can only use it once per battle. Weird. It pushes everyone in a single direction? Like, that's crazy. I can't see a lot of situations where I'd want that. And self-destruct. this kills everything in a region, including you. When you die in this game, when you lose a unit, your pilot dies. And you can sometimes find other pilots to replace them, but all that does is you don't get the experience, like, you know, the plus extra move or whatever. That's the only effect it has, which can be a big deal sometimes. So I only use self-destruct if I have a pilotless vehicle, because otherwise the pilot dies and it's terrible. But that is a pretty good one to have in that situation if you have an AI piloting your ship. I think I want airstrike. And then I'm going to buy a power core. And I mean, maybe I should buy this. I'll buy this. I've never had it before. And also power grid. That's another good thing, because again, if this goes to 0, you lose. So you want to have it nicely stocked. Let's see here. I want to give you airstrike. What did you already have? Booster. Yeah. I think this would be a good thing to have airstrike. Right? Yeah. So he gets airstrike. And you'll get this eventually, but it's not powered. So for now, I'm going to give him 1 power so that eventually he'll be able to use this. But for now, let's give him +1 move. I don't think he needs another HP right now. He doesn't need 7 HP. That is overkill. Alright, leaving island. I've now unlocked the RST Corporation. So that'll be the island that I will be doing next time. Hopefully things will actually go well. I guess we'll see. Thank you very much for watching this first episode of Into the Breach. It is a $15 game. I recommend it. So far it has replayability. I don't think it's going to have as much replayability as FTL did. But right now I'm definitely still playing it and trying to master things. And it really is a game that values you thinking out every nuanced possibility before acting. So I made like 1 or 2 mistakes here, but for the most part I think I did the right thing. And it just gets harder and harder later on. And eventually, if you didn't do well enough earlier, you might be put in a situation that you can't get out of. So, you know, it's good. Tell me what you think. There'll be a new episode. I don't know how many episodes of this I'm going to do, but, you know, a few. And as always, thank you to you. Thank you to my patrons who are listed here above Shinobi the Ninja Dog. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.